We begin with Donald Trump and his latest legal entanglements. The former U.S. president has been slapped with a $9,000 fine for violating a gag order in his Manhattan hush money trial. Judge Juan Marchand said Donald Trump violated the gag order 9 times and was fined $1,000 per violation. But prosecutors have detailed at least 14 counts of possible violations by Donald Trump on which the charges will be determined on Thursday. Now, Judge Marchand also warned Donald Trump that any further violations could invite jail time. Now, many of the gag order violations relate to Stormy Daniels and Donald Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen. However, Trump is barred from also attacking witnesses, jurors, court staff, and even their relatives. Now, despite the long list, the ex-president attacked Judge Marchand right after being slapped with the fine.
You have a judge who's totally conflicted, totally, absolutely conflicted, that he's rushing this case through. I'll tell you what, somebody just told me they'd never sat for such a long period of time in a courthouse before. It's ridiculous.
And Donald Trump did not stop there, also calling the gag order unconstitutional and a violation of his First Amendment.
Okay, thank you very much. This gag order is not only unique, it's totally unconstitutional. I'm the Republican candidate for President of the United States. I received this honor in record time. Nobody's ever gone faster. It's never happened. Nobody's ever got the numbers that we got. And I'm sitting in a courthouse all day long listening to this stuff.
Now, Donald Trump's hush money trial has entered its 3rd week, with the former president facing 34 felony counts of falsifying business records related to money paid to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential election. Now, Trump has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges, calling the trial a hoax and a political witch hunt overseen by President Joe Biden.
The whole thing is a hoax. All of them are hoaxes, including the civil cases. They're controlled by the White House. They're controlled by Democrat judges and prosecutors that were put there specifically. They hate Trump. And the people are getting it. That's why we just came out. A new Emerson poll just was released about 2 minutes ago. And I'm leading by a lot in every swing state and leading in the general election.
Now, Donald Trump wasted no time in using his ongoing Manhattan trial as a platform to again challenge President Joe Biden to a debate.
I'd love to debate anytime, and I think it's a good time to have a debate, even though it's early. But 6 months is pretty close. November 5th is going to go down as the most important day in the history of our country, because we're going to turn our country around. Our country is going to hell. It's going to hell. It's very sad to see. But November 5th is going to be the most important day in the history of our country.
Now, the ex-president's hush money trial is only one of the 4 criminal indictments that he's currently facing. And even if the punishment in the Manhattan case amounts to merely a fine, the trial remains historic, with Donald Trump becoming the first current or former president ever to face criminal prosecution. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.